Thank you so much for following my channel and for joining us on the mat today. Taylor is going to be leading us through a quick lower body express, so I will let her take the lead.
Okay. Like Bethany said, my name is Taylor, and we're going to be doing a 20-minute lower body workout today. We have weights with us. You do not have to use the weights. Bethany will show some beautiful modifications of just body weight only, and also using one weight instead of two. And we also have some resistance bands with us. Use them if you have them. If not, don't worry about it.
Don't need anything at all.
Don't need anything at all, just yourself. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna start standing, coming to the top of the mat. If you have your weights, we are going to use one or none. We're gonna start with our goblet squat. So in a goblet squat, both hands are on the dumbbell, holding the dumbbell at heart center. Feet are hips width distance apart. Belly is pulled in. When you squat, booty pushes back first. We come to that nice 90 degree and stand all the way up. And we go for 20. So let's get into it. There's 20, 19, 18, 17. Weight in the heels. Go for 15.
Squeezing those glutes as you come up is so important too.
Yes, 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, finish it out. 1, come to standing. Beautiful job. Go ahead and shake it out. Reach down and grab your other weight if you have it. Back to the top of the mat. Exercise number 2. We're coming into a lateral lunge and a step to a curtsy. So here's what we look like. We're gonna step out with our right foot first. Weights come down in front. We step out to that lateral lunge. Weights still in the heel. Weights come down to either side of the foot. Step all the way to the center. Right foot steps behind for your curtsy. Back to the center. Back to that lateral lunge. To the center. Curtsy, and up. Keeping that chest tall. Let's go 18. 17. Stay with that breath. 16. Belly pulled in per usual. 15.
Ooh, this is so good because it works so many muscle groups, inner and outer thigh. Like such a burner. And that's like the thing about lower body exercises too, is like the heart rate gets up so quickly.
So fast. There's 9. There's 8. We're almost there.
And you can always modify, like I'm not going as low.
There's 5. There's 4. 3 more, y'all. 3. Let's finish it. 2. Last one. Step it out. Step it back. To the top. Woo! I'm gonna draw my legs for a quick second. Step it out. What are we doing on one side? Another on the other side.
Yes.
So this
I'm
time,
dying. It's fine. In a good way.
our next exercise, we are going to do a goddess squat. So, or plie squat, if you were a dancer. Feet are gonna stay wide, toes pointed out towards the corners. Bring both weights to heart center. If you want to lessen your weight, you can drop one, just hold one weight, or bring the hands to heart center. Push into those hands to engage the chest. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, we squat down. Keep those knees pushed out towards the outside, send it all the way back up. Let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, ooh, 10, let's go, 9, 8, 7,
Feeling so
6,
strong.
5, 4, 3, 2, last one, down, and up. Good job, everybody. Oh, send those weights down. Y'all doing a great job. Step it out if you need. We need one weight this time. We're gonna work the back of our legs. We're gonna do an RDL, single leg RDL. Weight starts in the right hand. We're gonna stand on our left leg. Left hand comes to the hip. Right toes start back to start. Go ahead and pull that lower belly in, embrace the core. Take a little bitty bend in this standing leg. We're gonna reach down, right leg hovers behind you, dropping this weight down till you feel that stretch in the left hamstring, stand it all the way up, bring your right knee to your chest. Squeeze, and send it all the way back. This is big on balance. If you start to lose your balance, you can tap your toe down behind you, or simply look down.
And every single time you do any sort of balance pose, whether it be yoga or with weights, it's like you always know which side is a little bit more challenging.
It's your strong side.
And for me, it's this side. Like most people, the left side maybe is a little harder.
Let's go for 10 more here. There's 9.
Ooh, keep going with this, guys. Even if that balance is challenging.
Shake. You can tap those right toes down behind you. If you need, there's 7. 6. 5. Left hamstring should be burning. 4. 3. 2. Finish it, stand it up. And done. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it.
Yeah, you can't take yourself too seriously.
Go ahead and drop your weight. We're gonna drop it down to the mat and grab your resistance band.
And if you don't have a resistance band, it's okay.
It is okay.
It's all good.
We're gonna start on our right elbow, right hip, and resistance band coming right around the knees here. These are our banded clamshell thrusts. Coming down onto your right forearm. Knees at a 90-degree angle, feet are gonna stay together. Make sure these knees are angled out a little bit in front of you. You don't want them all the way back behind you. So pull them in front just a little bit. Take a deep breath in. On that exhale, pull your right hip up off the mat, and when you do, open your left knee for that clamshell, and then drop everything back down. Left hand to the hip. We open, and we tap and close. Pulling this right hip up off the ground each time. For 17, 16, 15, 14.
And you can always modify by leaving your right hip on the ground and just opening up the knees as well.
Yes. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and open, set it down. Woo. We're gonna stay on the mat. We're gonna come into a glute bridge. Bands can stay where they are, right here around the knees. Pull it all the way back on your backs. Soles of the feet down on the mat. Go ahead and tuck your tailbone down to take that space out between the mat and your lower back. Go ahead and engage that core. We're coming into a glute bridge. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, push through the soles of those feet, lifting the hips up, engage those glutes. We're gonna come halfway down. Don't push the mat. Pull it all the way up. Halfway down, up 20. Down, up 19. 18, 17. This resistance band gives you a little bit of that extra work in those outer glutes. 14, 13, 12, 11. Squeeze at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one, keep the hips up from here. With those feet, we walk the right foot out, walk the left foot out, bring the right foot in, bring the left foot in. These are our hamstring walks. Right out, right in, left in. Let's go. We got 5, 4, 3, squeeze 2, last one, walk it up, walk it up, walk it in, walk it in, drop the hips. Woo.
Fighting the urge to sing.
Bring it all the way up to seated. Woo. Remove those bands. We go for one more round, starting at the top with our goblet squats. And we hit the other side. Shake it out. Reach down, one weight. Toes stay forward, feet hips width distance apart. Hands to heart center, holding that weight, send the hips back, squat it down. And up. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Really focusing on that breath.
5.
This is why you do it with friends, because it's so much better when you have a partner with
6. Last one. Whew.
you. Or you just have us with you. That's fine too.
We'll give each other motivation. Take a minute to walk out. This one is our lateral lunge to our step to curtsy. So we do need both of these again. Reach down. Wait.
You can also just use one weight if you did so on the other side too.
Absolutely. This time we step out to the left. So step out to the left, drop it down to that lateral, sit it up to the top, left foot behind for your curtsy, back to the middle. Step it out to your curtsy. For 19. You don't have to take that squat super far. You can always do a slight bend. Chest is proud.
I like that. Chest is proud. Yes.
14. This is our last round. Y'all can do it. 13. Mainly talking to myself.
And me. And you guys.
11. 10.
Just 10 more. Taylor is so great. She just challenges me to do different things. To get a little bit of weights in. We'll do Pilates together too.
Yes, ma'am.
Better together.
6. Love it.
Almost there.
5. Heart rate jumps up. 4. 3. 2. Finish it out. Last one. Step it out. Hit your curtsy. To the top.
That last one's a little dark.
The last one was a little shaky. It's okay. Challenging yourself. We get better each time. We get stronger. Okay. Let's go, team. Single leg deadlifts this time. One way again. I started with the left leg. This is my stronger leg. We start with the right leg this time. Right foot comes in front. Right hand to the hip. Take a little bend in that right standing leg. You can tap these left toes behind you, or you can float them back. Quick down when we come down That capital T position, pull it all the way to the top of your chest, beautiful. The most important thing here is to hinge from the hips and your booty back first. All the way high. You need to tap those toes, tap those toes. And chest. Beautiful.
This is 15.
Let's see if I can work on my balance.
I say my right side is stronger, but it can also use work. And that's why we're here.
There's 12. 11.
I always tell people in yoga too, and I know Taylor does as well, the only way to get better at balance is to balance.
To balance.
Is to do it and to work it. This is 6.
Home stretch. 3.
3.
2. 1.
Okay.
Woo! It's a burner, y'all. It is a burner. Okay, we take it down to the mat now. Back to those clamshells. This time we're on that left hip, left forearm. Hands on knees. Quick reminder, we start with that left hip down on the ground. Lower belly pulled in, knees slightly forward. The feet stay together the whole time. On your exhale, you come up off of that left hip, open the right knee, and then everything tapped back down. Right hand to the hip.
Or down for balance.
Or down for balance, absolutely. When you're ready, let's get it, y'all. There's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
And you can always take the modification like I'm doing and keeping that hip down, opening up the knee here.
Absolutely. It still works all the same muscles.
Absolutely.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Send it down. Woo! Our glute finisher is next. Bands stay on. Wipe the sweat from your brow. Roll it down onto those backs. Tuck those hips down. Pull that core in. Deep breath. On that exhale, hips come up towards the sky. You can press down into those hands. Press down into those feet. We drop it down halfway. Down touch the mat. And exhale, bring it up. Down halfway. Up 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, weight in those heels, 8, 7, 6,
You guys got this if I'm doing
4, 3, 2, last burner, hips stay up, walk the right foot out, left foot out, right foot in, left foot in, out, out, in, and try to keep those hips up, you got it. Stay with us, 6, 5,
You're gonna feel so good in your body afterwards.
3, 4, go 2, out, out, in, last one, send it down. Hug those knees into the chest. Rock yourself forward. Give yourself a round of applause, a hug. Let's take just a minute to stretch out our bodies.
Shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. A lot of times when we do lower body or upper body just tends to tense up too.
Everything.
So just breathe it out. Drop it
You
down.
are done. You've done the hard part. Let's send those legs out long. For a quick seated stack, we work those hamstrings pretty tight. Torso is up long, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Bring those hands land where they land, pulling that chest down over the legs. Slowing your breath back down. Hold 3, 2, and 1. All the way back up. Take a bend in those knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Little butterfly pose. Let those knees fall out long. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, fold the chest down over the feet. Breathe in here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back up tall. Beautiful job, guys. Take those hands to heart center now that we come to the end of class. And take a deep breath together. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all did it.
We will see you guys next time on the mat. Thank you so much for joining us.